Hi everyone, Intuitive Healing Quantum Healing. Welcome warmly everyone. Welcome warmly everyone. I would like to talk a little bit more today about the loneliness. Feeling lonely, feeling alone, feeling not belonging, feeling left, feeling rejected. So subscribe my channel if you're watching me from the YouTube. If you're watching from the Instagram, just follow me. But don't follow me blindly. Please listen to this video at the end of this recording, and then you can decide it if you would like to follow me or if you don't want to, if that message resonates with you or if that message doesn't resonate with you. So definitely, let's go dive deep in. Loneliness. Where is that loneliness come from? Let's go answer this question. Is that loneliness is really truly yours, or maybe you inherited? Because that's another aspect. And also I would like to give you that information because we've got a lot of variation of the loneliness and a lot of, I would like to say, roots of the loneliness. So I would like to unravel for you today, because sometimes you are not aware, and 98% we are not aware where is our emotions, our energy, which one doesn't belong really to us, it's coming from. Okay, so let's go dive deep in. By the way, the loneliness is something really good, because I read this morning something around the loneliness, and that was an article around the loneliness, and that was something like loneliness is a so negative emotions. So from my perspective, the loneliness is not the low vibration emotions, is no, that kind of emotions is giving you distortion. No, the emotions giving you uplifting. Any kind of the emotions. The only thing you need to know how to receive it, perceive it. If you perceive something is going to drown you, it's going to drown you. If something is going to save you, it's going to save you. So it's your all and mental perception. So if you're going to change your mental perception, then you're going to see a lot of beauty in your life. So let's go talk more about this loneliness. Where does that come from, the loneliness? Loneliness comes from your childhood, from your past lives, from your ancestors. Okay, we know that, okay? And where does that loneliness live? In your body, in your DNA. Okay, so we've got that. And other things, how is the loneliness appearing in my life? Okay, that's much more deeper, because let's go imagine mother and daughter and father, or vice versa. Then you're going to experience, that's number one, it's like you're going to experience that loneliness when your child is going to reach the teenager time, like 18, 19, or even 16, 15, 14, depends about the circumstances where that child is going to experience and be. So when the child is going to separate, okay, so the same like a baby, 7 months old baby, the baby starts telling no, 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 and when the mom is going to go somewhere, or dad, the child starts crying, because that attachment is a little bit moved, and also is slowly going to separate that mother and child and father and child. So that's why, that's the loneliness. The child feels a lot loneliness as a baby, but consciously doesn't know how is that feel, where is that feel, where does that come from. The only thing the child can do, the cry, the cryness. So another thing what I would like to give you, as well, when the child is a teenager, okay, so the same child moves to the teenager and teenager age, and during that teenager age the child is amazing and fantastic, and the child is doing a lot of fantastic things, and then going for the trip, the long trip, and now I've never been before, isn't it? And something, or maybe doing something new, or maybe going to get part-time work or something like that, something never ever done before. And that separation is coming, that separation is popping up, and then loneliness is coming, that feeling being alone, that feeling being rejected. But actually it's not the rejection, actually it's not feeling that being alone forever, is the separation. That's the process. That's I would like to say natural process of the evolution as a child, as a stages in our life. We need to go through that stages, and otherwise, can you imagine the same child when the baby grew up and be seeing himself or herself saying, "Ooh, I'm so weak. I don't believe in myself. No, other people can do it, not me. Oh, that's their fault, that's his fault. What can I do? How I can do? Oh my God, ah. And that's the panic mode, that's the overwhelming, that's the distortion, that's the fears, that's the feeling not belonging, because that separation wasn't really natural stuff for that child when it was the teenager years time, because when the child receives the teenager time, there needs to be ready, but also need a support from the father and mother side, from the people who are surrounded around him as well. So remember, so that's the first point I would like to articulate. When you're a child, you need to have a healthy boundaries with your mother and father, and also you need to separate yourself from mother and father. That's a natural process of the evolution, being as a family, being as a tribe. So nothing is wrong, everything is good, everything is healthy, but also you need to know how to go through that healthy process. Okay, so now you've got, but if you didn't receive a lot of love, point two, a lot of love and happiness, and also you didn't receive any, I would like to say, appreciation, and just only the words about you are good, you are fantastic, you're doing great, keep going, carry on. That's inspiration, motivation when you were a child as well. Let's go stop for a minute here. Then you will be feeling lonely. You will be feeling, no, I don't deserve it. No, it's not for me. No, because you never heard this from your mother and father, because you never heard this from your teacher or people who were looking after you. For example, in my case, that was my grandmother, because I raised up with my grandmother. So that energy is also leading to the distortion around loneliness. And third point is like, are you feeling, are you not trusting the world? The world is so naughty, I would like to say. Then the world is really full of, I would like to say, bad things, but it's not really like that. The world is beautiful. The world is beautiful. The only thing, you need to change your perspective. But that distortion, which one we created, and the people who are surrounded us created for us, and we blindly sinking in that energy. That's why you feel lonely. So not being good enough, that's distortion. Your mother didn't tell you you are good enough. Your father didn't tell you are good enough. And also that's appreciation, that's any kind of the glory, or just any small achievements you've been told of, and also you didn't feel heard, seen. Do you know what I mean? So that's the energy is creating the loneliness. Okay, and no one told you you can have a voice. So now that's why you are sitting, no in the tribe, no in the group of the people, but you are sitting outside. Even if you are sitting inside, you are very rarely saying something, because inside you, that emotions, that energy, which one wasn't fully expressed when you were a child, needs to be expressed. Staying worried, that energy is worried, that energy is really afraid to step out and say something, because you're afraid, because other people will be laughing at me. What's going on? What's going to happen? Forget it. Those same humans you are close to, they're going through the same experience. Maybe not really the same, but a similar experience. So remember that. So that's the loneliness. I felt lonely when I came in the UK long time ago, and then I cried, I stamped my feet, anyway, but I knew that I have to go through it. So I found a lot of tools. I found a lot of different people. That was really difficult for me. That was challenging for me, because especially I didn't have anyone in UK in that time. Just that's the reason I was by my own. So that's why even I didn't that time wasn't able to speak English. So can you imagine? My native language, and that's only my native language, and English not at all. I was really afraid to go outside to the street, so I felt so lonely. But that was a good loneliness. That was a really, really good loneliness. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Just only admit, okay, I'm lonely, so what can I do about it? That's a lot of different people. That's a lot of different tribes. You can go and try it. So don't stay at home. Okay, if you feel lonely, go outside, go meet other people. So many tribes now is at the moment people are creating. So for example, if you're really interested around the spiritual